We're honored to have Daniel Nelson's Niche for Miriam included in the exhibit. Relating specifically to Mary of Nazareth, I'd invite Daniel to speak about the niche and offer the translation of the Islamic script around it, if you would.
Peace be upon you all. Thank you.
Peace to you.
I guess I'll talk about maybe how this piece was made. I guess this was made initially for an exhibition at the Church of St. Paul the Apostle in New York City. They have a wonderful art collective program called Openings, and they have yearly shows, and they have calls for submission. And basically, you know, they invite anybody, so anybody in this room is welcome to invite as well. But the theme that year was called Frenzying of Folly, and I had visited the church and I saw the statue of the Virgin Mary, peace be upon her, and you know, I was very struck by it. But I had recently accepted Islam, so the way that Maryam is discussed in the Quran, as well as, you know, Jesus, peace be upon him as well, really struck out to me, and not so much like the differences, but the similarities. So I had this idea in mind to, in a way, represent Mary, but in a way that you know, did not picture her or represent her, but represent the moment in which Jesus was actually born, which is actually given in the Quran. And to anybody in this room, I would, you know, welcome, excuse me, to, you know, to read those verses, to read the Quran, to, you know, just kind of see what it's about, because obviously there's a lot of dialogue about it out there. But I'll just read the translation to you from my phone, if you don't mind. Great app, iQuran, actually. And when the throes or pains of childbirth drove her to the trunk of a palm tree, she exclaimed, "Oh, would that I had died before this, and had become a thing forgotten, completely forgotten." I guess that's one translation. But basically, the perception of a woman in childbirth, and for me as a man, you know, it's not something I can imagine. But, you know, the fact that the entire human world passes through the body of women, and that the fact that that's so directly represented in the Quran really struck me. And also the fact that, drawing in the irony, the fact that this is probably the most revered woman in human civilization ever, in that moment, wanted to be completely annihilated, completely disappeared, you know, out of kind of, how should you say, passion for her place and her relationship to God. So I wanted to draw that irony out and, you know, kind of make that apparent. So anyway, I won't go on too much more, but thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.